today we are going to do exercise 1.5 number system, question number 1. Classify the following numbers as rational or irrational. So before we begin solving this question, I want to explain you one thing. Just write down in form of note so that you understand that the sum difference, product and quotient of rational and irrational number is always an irrational number. Okay, now the first question is 2 minus root 5. So as we have written sum difference, sum means add, difference means subtract, product means multiply, and quotient means divide. So here subtraction. So when you subtract rational and irrational number, the answer will be always an irrational number. So you can write rational minus irrational is always an irrational number. Okay, so the answer will be irrational. Now second part is 3 plus root 23 minus root 23. Now this question we have to solve and then check what we are getting. So 3 plus root 23, open the bracket, minus root 23. So the numbers are same but with opposite sign, so it gets cancelled and you are left with 3. So 3 is what? 3 is can be written as 3 by 1, which is equal to P by Q, in which Q is not equal to 0. So the number which can be written in form of P by Q, where Q is not equal to 0, is what? Rational number. So this is rational number. Okay. Why this is rational number? Because this is irrational and this is irrational. Here we are talking about two questions or two terms which are both irrational. This note is valid when one number should be rational and other should be irrational. Whereas in question number 2, both the numbers 3 plus root 3 is one term, 3 plus root 23 is one term, and this is second term, and both are irrational. So when both the terms are irrational, this answer will be changed. The sum difference, product and quotient of two irrational numbers may or may not be irrational number. Okay, but when you take one rational and one irrational, the resultant number will be always an irrational number. Now third is 2 root 7 by 7 root 7. Here also this root 7 and this root 7 will get cancelled. So you will left with 2 by 7. So again 2 by 7, it is in the form of P by Q, where Q is not equal to 0. So this is what? Rational number. And in other way, 2 root 7 is also irrational and 7 root 7 is also irrational. So when you are taking two irrational number and dividing, the answer may or may not be irrational number. Now fourth one, 1 by root 2. So 1 by root 2, one is rational, one is irrational, so the answer will be irrational. Okay. Now fifth part is 2 root pi. So 2 is rational and pi is irrational. So rational into irrational will be irrational number. So this number is irrational. And here 1 by root 2 means rational by irrational is always irrational. Okay. So like that. So this question number 1 is done. Question number 2. Simplify each of the following. A. The question is 3 plus root 3 into 2 plus root 2. So the way you multiply algebraic expression, the same way we have to multiply here also. But here we are doing the multiplication of irrational number. But the procedure will be same. So how you multiply? First you multiply 3 with the entire second term, that is 2 plus root 2, and then this second term plus root 3 with the entire term, 2 plus root 2. This is the first step. First multiply 3 means first term of the first bracket with the whole term of the second, okay, and then multiply second term of the first bracket with the entire term in the bracket. Now you have to simply multiply. So 3 into 2, 3 into 2, 6. Now multiplication rule of integer. This 3 has what sign? Plus sign. So plus into plus, plus. 3 into root 2 will be 3 root 2 only, because when you multiply rational and irrational, the answer is irrational number only. Okay. Now plus 2 into root 3 will be 2 root 3 only. It is like unlike term. Rational and irrational number cannot multiply together. When you multiply, it is like x and y. When you multiply x into y, you will get xy only. So in the similar way, root 3 into 2 will be 2 root 3 only. Plus into plus, plus. Now root 3 into root 2. Now remember, when both the numbers are in root, so you have to multiply the number inside the root. So what you will get? Root and then 3 into 2. So 6 plus 3 root 2 plus 2 root 3 plus root 6. So this is the final answer. Now when you are performing addition or subtraction at the end, when you are performing addition or subtraction of irrational number, you have to see that number inside the root should be same to perform addition. Now suppose if you have doubt whether we can add 3 root 2 plus 2 root 3. You cannot add, because here the number inside root is 2 and here the number inside root is 3. So to add or subtract the number, then there should be same number inside the root. So this is the final answer. Similarly 6 and root 6 are different. One, this is rational, this is irrational, so they cannot be added. Here both are irrational, but to perform addition or subtraction, the number inside root should be same. Okay. Now B part. 3 plus root 3 into 3 minus root 3. So this type of question, you have to see whether you can use any identity. So this question is given in form of identity, that is a plus b into a minus b. So a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. Okay. Why it is a plus b into a minus b? Because a means first term is same, b means second term is same in both the bracket, and one has plus sign and one has minus sign. So this is how we identify that this identity will be used here. So a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. Now a is 3 here and b is root 3. So simply you can write a square means 3 square minus b square means root 3 whole square. Now again 3 square is not 3 into 2. 3 square means 3 into 3. So 9 minus root 3 square. See root 3, you have to, how you can simplify this? Root 3 square, what is the value? So root 3 square means actually root 3 into root 3. So this root you take out common and 3 into 3. So root 3 into 3 is 9. Now root 9 is what? 9 is the square of 3. So this is how you get 9 minus 3, 6. So this is done. Question number A and B part. Okay, question number 2, third part. Root 5 plus root 2 whole square. You have to simplify this. So again it is in the form of identity, that is a plus b the whole square. So so many children, they make mistake, a plus b whole square, they write it as a square plus b square, which is absolutely wrong. It is identity, and the expanded form of this is a square plus 2ab plus b square. This is the expanded form. So we have to expand this in this form. A is root 5 and b is root 2. So now expand in this form, that is root 5 plus root 2 whole square is equal to a square means root 5 square plus 2 into what is a? Root 5. What is b? Root 2. Plus b square means root 2 whole square. Now what is root 5 whole square? Again, root 5 means whole square means root 5 into root 5. So 5 into 5. So root 25, which is equal to 5. Like that. Okay. So you'll get 5 plus 2 into, I said, whenever there are a different number inside root, you multiply them and put single root sign. Plus again root 2 whole square will be the way we got answer here as 5. Same way root 2 square will be like this, root 2 into root 2. So root 2 into 2. So 2 into 2, 4. So root 4 is 2. So this is how you will solve. Now 5 and 2 are natural numbers, so you can add them. 5 plus 2, 7 plus 2 root 10. So this is the answer. Now fourth part, root 5 minus root 2 into root 5 plus root 2. Again this question is in the form of a minus b into a plus b. Okay, why a minus b into a plus b? Because in terms of a, first term is same, b, second term is same, one is minus sign and one is plus sign. So a minus b into a plus b is a square minus b square. Now a is root 5 and b is root 2. So a square means root 5 square minus root 2 square. So just now we have solved here. Root 5 square is 5 and root 2 square is 2. So 5 minus 2, 3 is the answer of question number 2.